Kasi nasa taas sa glass.
Okay naman, bagay lahat.
Ang bago lang ayaw.
Hello everybody, we are about to begin. 4 games as usual. And this is Architects Basketball Union. Abu, ating ito, 2026. That's the tip off to start things off. It is CW Home Depot Parklane versus Shera. Shera, of course, in the green. CW Home Depot Parklane in the orange. And Shera has first dibs on the ball. Cole sinks it on his first shot. Nice start for Shera. Boy, oh boy. He starts off the game with a nothing but netter. Grant Howe on the attack, pushes the paint. And the ball was knocked out of the air. It stays with CWHDP. 3-point shot for Tung was off. Here's the run through by De Vera. Make on the shot, but there's a foul called on Ramos. His first foul of the game, first free throws of the game, coming from Gio De Vera. First is good. This is day 3, everyone. De Vera 2 for 2 from the line. Day 3 of Abu 2026. Ortiz gives it back up. And a good long look. Ison will get another nothing but netter. Sweet string music. Or I should say sweet steel music. It is, we got player on the ground. Pull up for Behar is off. Oh, we have, yeah. This is Paul Cole. He was the one who was on the ground and he had a little trouble getting up, and now he's still a little out of it. As he's got his back on the wall, leaning on the wall. You can see he's nursing the left side of his face. Ooh, so early in the game, too. Paul. Here's Ison. Back to Ison. Inside. Richard. No go for Richard Ortiz. De Vera. Rushing the defense. Coast to coast. Oh, everything but the bucket there. Now back the other way. Shera also want to go in quick. And Cederia. Dawn will get his first of the game. Quick transition for Shera. They're up by 5, 7-2. Within the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Grant Howe offline from inside the arc. Here comes Cole to the corner. Back to Cole. Ramos was the one who gave it to him. Ison up top. Oh, lost by Ortiz. Now it's 1-on-1. Ison trying to stop Sabado. And he will be successful, not only stopping, but he'll get the rebound as well. No conversion there off the steal. Pocket pass, ball's lost. Hot potato. Now Sabado once again. Oh, and Cole will be able to knock it out of his hands before he can even get it into the air. Holding foul called on number 6, Shera
Sir,
Ramos.
dalawa number 6. Dalawa, foul 6.
Oh, short. Cole hands it over. Too strong from Easton's hands. Rivera, 2-on-2. Rivera goes left, drops it to Sabado. Easy bucket for Roland Sabado. Go up top, looking at it. Goes to Easton. Easton gets inside the lane, pops and scores. Nine to 4, less than 6 to go. Howe from deep. It's a long 2 for him. Looks like, I guess that's his spot. Cole here. Over to Ortiz. Back to Cole, top of the rainbow. Ortiz unable to catch the pass, but is able to keep it in bounds. Against Shera. Samson joining the game. Switching out with Jason Ramos because he had. Rivera stops, pop, scores. His first field goal of the game. Goal at the logo. To the left side. Sabdenia goes to the right side with a pass. Samson trying to pass it away to Rivera. Deflects it away. And Conde now to join the game. Ison takes a seat. Inbound coming from Samson. Kick ball reset to Vera. 2 deflections out of bounds. Back to back for him. And Samson. Point blank range, but he had to deal with De Vera. Didn't matter. Samson puts it down. And it's a 3-point game. Here's Sabado. Right side. Oh, hands it over. Caballo, they swing it to the left. Tung inside to De Vera. De Vera feints for the shot. Finds Sabado. Long 2. It's short. Here comes Cole. Conde hooks around his man. Gives it to Samson along the baseline. Stops his dribble. Conde looks at the 3. Fakes. 1 dribble pull up. Hits the side of the ring. Cole stopping the long pass, but Howe gets it down to Sabado. Sabado does not want to take on 2, so he puts it up, but off the glass, it's out of the ring. Does not go down. Less than 4 to go in the first quarter. Stop and pop for Cole. Count it. Paul Cole, second field goal of the game. Back to a 5-point lead for Shera. Rivera to Howe. Inside the arc. It's short. Sabdenia. All the way, no. Battle for the board. Goes low. Conde through his legs. Cole picks it up inside. Sabdenia behind the back. Nice pass, but Howe was there to take it away. Here's Sabado. No go, contested by Cuento, but De Vera's there. One-on-one. Oh, Cuento will stop De Vera with the block underneath. Back to De Vera. And they'll find how. Tatung open for the triple. Off on the shot. Less than 3 minutes to go now. Cuento throws it over. 2-on-1. Vera misses, and so will Abalu. Pass going to De Vera. He'll be able to retain the ball for his team. Long two for him. Shooter's bounce, and it's good. De Vera with 6 of the 10 points now for CW Parklane. Ooh, long pass was too long. Got a timeout called by Shera. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first quarter of our first game of the evening. This is Abu Atlinito 2026 Corporate Cup. We'll be right back after the break. De Vera looking for a pass, decides to take the shot instead. Kabalu turning in the air, off on the shot. Going to baseline. Whistle called on Kabalu. Some substitutions here. Hao takes a seat. Song Sing enters the game. This is Enriquez at the line. First is good. Second, also not a problem for Enriquez. Roberto. Over to De Vera. Double team. Back to Roberto. He'll hand it out. Sing finds Kabalu. Kabalu will find Behar, who pauses, fakes, and Samson will catch him in the air in the act of shooting to put him on the line to try for 2. Behar. Paul Behar. First is good for Paul. Short on the second. Roberto flies in for the rebound. Balu gets it back and attacks. And another whistle blown. This time it's against Fuentes. Felix stepping sideways into the attacker, Kabalu, at the line. First, finds the bottom of the net. Second, bricks away. 1 for 2. Gets it back. He'll attack on the left side with the right hand. And he'll put it down. And now it's a 1-point game. 1 minute and 5 seconds remains in the first quarter. Fuentes for 3. No. Behar secures the loose ball. De Vera speeding down the sideline. Straight to the hole. No, in and out. Cuento with the rebound. Will he go coast to coast? He'll try, and it's too strong. Off the glass. Now switch up. Roberto to De Vera. De Vera. Mismatch, and De Vera has no problem. Able to take it home. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Samson. Roberto closes in on him, forcing Samson to the left, at the top of the key. Cuento rebounds, scores with a bank shot. Back to a 1-point game. 10 seconds remain in the first half. Excuse me, in the first period. Rivera, stripped from behind. Ball goes to the ground. Battle for possession. Comes away to Shera, but they run out of time to be able to do anything with that steal. And at the end of the first period, we got a ball game with 16 for CW Home Depot Parklane and 17 for Shera. Heading into the second quarter, we want to say thank you, of course, to our sponsors for making ABU 2026 what it is. Thank you to HD Orona, Elevator Philippines, Jaman Products Incorporated, Poison, the #1 paint, Emerald, one name, one standard of excellence, Astronics Retail Security Systems, Henderson Aluminum Doors and Windows, Landlight, powered by innovation, Spurway, Shera, build better, live better, CW Home Depot, all under one roof, Parklane Commercial Corporation, Pioneer, CSO Scaffolding.
Captain Ball.
All right,
Captain.
we're about to start up again
Captain.
here in the second quarter. We'll be right back, folks, though. We got a little discussion here with the team captains. All right, everybody, we're coming back to you. We're coming back to you at the tip top of the second quarter. This is Architects Basketball Union. This is our first game still, second quarter. De Vera, top of the key to start off the top of the second. And it's good. He's got 10 points now. 10 of the 18. And that is the first time the CW, miscommunication. Ball goes straight to the glass. But on the sideline, it was a window, a literal window, not the backboard. So, CW Home Depot Park Lane are in the lead for the first time in the game with that first shot of De Vera to start off the second half. A chance here to get some more distance on the scoreboard. Song Sing, though, gets distance from the ring with his shot. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Here's Enriquez. Looks to the right, but decides to take it. De Vera, one-handed rebound. Here's Caballo. Caballo, strong defenders, passes it away, but a whistle is called, and it will be reset on the sideline for CW HDPH. Caballo fires from a deep baseline shot. Behar, a little closer on the other side, misses. And De Vera dominating the boards, but missing on the shots that he took. Ball will be deflected away, back out of bounds. Little discussion on who it belongs to. It's going to go to the orange jerseys. CWHDP. 8.5 to go in the second. Still a lot of time this quarter. Just started. Roberto over the head to De Vera. Has a second to go for the three. It turns into a pass to Caballo. but it is a shot clock violation. We got some substitutions coming in from both teams. Banikid joining the game for Shera. Dizon coming in. Conde takes a seat for Shera, and Behar will sit down for Home Depot. Fuentes over. Here's Enriquez on the attack. Goes to Cuento. Pull up. Hard shot off balance. Did not go down. Roberto looking at his options. Stops, pops, but it's offline. Rebound. D-zone. Excuse me. Banikid. Fuentes. Left to right. And it's going to be a reach here. Nice little shift of the weight there. Able to get De Vera off balance and cause a foul. Fuentes at the line, missing the first free throw. Second shot is good to go. By the way, the little discussion earlier at the in between the first and second quarter was with the team captains of both teams. There's a delay in the buzzer, so if ever there is some point in the game where that might affect the outcome, the decisions will be made here from the our timer, and our stats man. As again, the refs would usually be dependent on the buzzer, but since there is a delay on the buzzer, it's going to be going down to the table here in the center. That was a foul by Cuento. Dalawa na si Paulo Cuento. And he might be one of Shera's strongest, or if not the strongest for Shera. So he has too many fouls. Oh, nice steal by Samson. But the ball did not want to work with him as he slaps it out of bounds by accident. 7:09 to go in the second quarter. Sabado. Stared down by Fuentes. Sabado up top. Roberto. Met by Banikid. He'll go to the left. Dizon. Samson with another defensive stop. Getting that shot to go to the left. Roberto falls. Samson off the spin. Passed it away. Miss on the shot. De Vera, long pass. And he only needs one dribble to get closer for the right-handed layup. Banikid at the logo. Going to the top of the rainbow. No, offline. De Vera with another board. Sabado passes right to Roberto, but he'll miss. He'll miss the open shot. Now Banikid. Back to Banikid. Samson will attack, but he'll lose control of the ball and it'll cost him the open lane. Roberto, Sabado gets it back. Dua. Rebound by Enriquez. Now Cuento slows it down. Less than 6 to go in the second. We're coming up on the mandatory timeout in the second quarter at around the halfway point. Five minutes and 40 seconds to go. Rivera gets the pass. Roberto. Top of the rainbow. No go. Left to the left was the shot. Another rebound for Enriquez. Here's Cuento on the right. He'll be able to slip through the D. And Cuento adds to the story. We're tied at 20. 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Next dead ball will lead to our mandatory timeout in the second quarter. Roberto using the screen, gets closer, finds Cavallo, will not connect. Pass stolen by Sabado. Long two for him, in and out. Cuento with a rebound. We've already passed 5 minutes. Here's Enriquez. Whoa, and Maniquet loses the ball in the air. We have had a live ball situation for almost a minute now. And there you go. De Vera will finally find the bottom of the net, and we'll head into the mandatory timeout. 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. That last shot separates the score. Once again, De Vera makes it 22 for CW Home Depot Parklane. Shera are at 20. And we'll be back after this with the second half of the second quarter. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. This is Abu Aptinito 2026 Corporate Cup. Starting up in the second portion of the second quarter after the mandatory timeout. Handed it to Cerdena. He misses twice. De Vera with the rebound. Bringing it down. Tung. Back to Dizon. It's good. He established himself in the forecourt before receiving the pass. De Vera. Long two, but it's long. Cerdena to Cole. Cuento at half court. Back to Cole. Temporal passes, gets it back, and it's inside the left wing of the arc. Temporal knocking down his first field goal of the game. And a good one at that. That was about a 26-footer. Tung hits the glass and nothing else. Beniquid hands it over to Cole. Beniquid with a rebound. He'll spin in the air and put it down for two. His first of the game as well. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sabado against Cerdena. One-on-one coming in to help. Temporal forces Sabado to take a tough shot, but Sabado says, it's time for me to shine, and that's what he does. He banks it and knocks it down. We're tied at 24. Cuento, catch and shoot. Brick, tap back into his hands, and he will take the three instead. 27-24 now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go before halftime. Sabado against Cole and Beniquid. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with CW Home Depot Parklane. How? De Vera. Inside to Sabado. Nice pass. Behar gets his own miss. Tries again. Blocked by Cerdena. Sabado loses it out of bounds. It goes to Shera. Going to the right. Cool. Up top. Cerdena. Cut wasn't there. Cuento couldn't get it away. Couldn't get away. Rain was baseline was closed. Long pass. Sabado couldn't get control of the dribble or his shot. No look. Cerdena mid-range popper. Too strong. And it's a foul on Beniquid of Shera. 1 minute and 42 to go in the first half. Rivera takes a seat. And Balu, I believe, is going to take his place. Gung. Balu. Open for the three. He'll take it. Oh, nothing but net. Unfortunately, though, the outside of the net is what he hit, not the inside. Out of bounds. 1 minute and 30 seconds now. Cuento. Over to Sardegna. 15-foot shot. It's short. It's Stung. Racing the other way. It's 3-on-2. Pass to Sabado. Howe. Open. From deep. But it's a brick. Cool. Catches it. Finds Cuento. Cuento. Oh, he'll brick the layup as well. Behar. Wants to go right down the middle. He'll kick out. Must have got confused. No one was there except for the referee, and the referee's not even wearing orange. Well, he is wearing a pinkish purple hue. It is a little similar to orange. Well, it's closer to orange than it is to green. Sardegna tries and tries until he succeeds. Shera, 29. CW Home Parklane, 24. With 25 seconds to go before halftime. Kabalu, point blank range, but the defense makes him miss. And goal. Lobs it up. Cuento takes on Behar. Behar will be enough to stop him there. Forcing Cuento behind or under the backboard. Denya for the three, short. Goal. Shoots in for the ball. Now Baniket, bucket and one for him. And it is Behar who puts Baniket on the line to try for a three-point play. 2 seconds remaining before the end of the second period. Baniket gets into his little shake and bake. Long shot, close, but not close enough. And at the end of the first half, 32 for Shera and 24 for CW. Everybody, welcome back to the ball game. Again, this is our first game of the evening. It's CW Home Depot Parklane with 24 right now. As Shera is in the lead with 34. Excuse me, with 32. 32, not 34. Run back. No go on the first attempt of the third period. Cuento looks at the three, goes for the cut instead. Give and go. And Cuento will be the first to put down points. And makes it a 10-point game. 34 now for Shera. Foul to De Vera. Elbow jumper, no. Rips away. Cuento throws it. Roberto steals it. Foul. Long two. Offline. Ramos with the board. Goes to Ortiz. Here's Baniquez at the logo. Roberto on it. Off the screen. Pass deflected. Goes to Cuento instead, but it's a travel for Cuento as he adjusted for the entry, readjusted for the entry. Took one step too many. Or I should say he already established his pivot foot. De Vera will get blocked by Ortiz. Ball will go out of bounds, and so will Songsin. So Shera start from the sideline. Ison. Baniquez back over to Ramos. Oh, banks open on a Saturday for Ramos from mid-range. Tough shot. And outstretched arm for Caballo. Couldn't get it. De Vera, jockeying for position, gets to his spot and scores. Here's Ison. Howe trying to pick his pocket from behind. He gets it to Ortiz. Now Baniquez. Oh, and Ortiz with the offensive. Just getting Roberto on the ground. Roberto, he knows how to fall, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he was definitely knocked to the ground by Ortiz on that last play. Howe, corner two. No. Cuento to Ison. Ison against De Vera. He'll dribble backwards and Baniquez attacks, but couldn't get control of the ball. Oh, wild shot. With a finger roll, backward finger roll. Doesn't go down, but Cuento able to collect the ball and collect 2 points. Down to an 8-point, up to a 12-point lead now, 38-24. 38-26. De Vera is the only one who has scored for CWHDP so far in the third quarter. 7 minutes to go. Cuento from left to right. That is his third field goal of the third quarter. He now has 13 points on my unofficial score chart. I am not the official statistician, but I try to keep track as best I can. Ison collects a loose ball. Baniquez starts the engine, but De Vera takes it away. Cuento able to get it back and take control, slowing things down. Ramos up top to Cuento on the right wing. He'll get to baseline, but hit the side of the backboard. There's Roberto, forced him to take a tough shot. Here's De Vera, layup too strong. Howe takes the ball away from Ramos, but so will Ison. He'll take the pass away from De Vera. Ortiz drops the dime, Baniquez puts it in the slot and scores. And timeout by CW Home Depot Parklane. We have 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gonna be back after the break with more. Don't go anywhere. This is Abu Atin ito 2026 Corporate Cup. And we're back. Less than 6 to go in the third quarter now. 5:45 to be exact. Roberto gets into the paint, passes out to Howe. Howe goes to Behar, goes to Roberto. Now back to Roberto from Behar, and Roberto attacks and scores his first of the game as well. Cole directing traffic. Banikin goes to the right. Cole goes to the top. Samson catch and shoot. Short. Tip and tap into the ball. Lands with Devera. Howe all alone will attack. Cole gets a hand on the dribble. Now it is 3-on-3. And the shot is off the line for D-Zone. Cerdena to Samson. Samson, middle of the lane, scores. And Shera really starting to make something of their lead. 28-44 right now is the score. Whistle on the play. It's a foul called on Cuento, his third foul of the game. Still kind of safe. We're still only in the third quarter, but he's gonna want to stay away from committing any more fouls until we get to the fourth. Well, actually, until we get to the end of the game. That was Sabado, who just scored. Samson loses his man, gets open for three, misses. Baniket to Cuento. He'll get it back from Cerdena. Fade away, no. Almost. Pass. Will be lost out of bounds. And Shera reset all along the sideline. Enriquez comes on in. And Cuento gets to rest. 3:45 remaining in the third. Samson for three, no. There's Devera rushing the defense. He's all alone. He'll take him on, but miss. It's 4-on-2 here. Cole able to hold on. Almost losing it, actually. Samson gives it back to Cole. Over to Cerdena. He'll overshoot. Enriquez fouled by D-Zone. So, Enriquez looking for 2 free throws here. Nothing but net on number 1. This is Enriquez's second trip to the line of the game. Oh, and that will be his first miss from the charity stripe. He's 3 for 4 now. Reset for Shera off the out-of-bounds call. Here's Cole. Samson. Enriquez, mid-range, baseline. Jimmy is short. Just about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Sabado. Going to the right of the lane. He's inside the arc. Pass from Tung to Devera. Will not be contained. And now it's a battle for possession. Cole gets it in their forecourt. Baniqued will go to Enriquez in the pocket. And that is Lawrence Enriquez's first 2-pointer of the game. Here's Sabado going right off of the screen of D's and allowing him a little slip in to the lane, but it's a no-go on his paint push. Substitutions here. .224 to go. Bottom of the third. Fuentes. Baniqued, the pass to Baniqued. Sabado will get an easy run back off of the steal. Roland Sabado. 32-47. Shera up by 15. It's Fuentes again with the ball. Cole. Baniqued. Met by Caballo. He'll put it up and in. Surprise too from Baniqued. He has 9 points right now. Caballo goes hard, pushing the paint, but he went too hard. Shot was too strong. Enriquez hands it back over. Fuentes can't get an open look, goes back to Enriquez. Fuentes. Baniqued attacks against De Vera. De Vera says, not in my house. Fuentes running out of time on the shot clock. Fuentes down the middle. Won't get it to go. Here's Sabado taking on Enriquez, and Enriquez will put him on the line. First foul, I believe, of Lawrence Enriquez. And first trip for Sabado at the free throw line. Short on number 1. And he'll sink the second. Here's Cole from deep. Baniqued in the corner. Back to Cole. Up top, Fuentes. They swing it to the right side. Enriquez. Cut over. Misses it. And it's tapped back to the Denia. Baniqued. Kick out. Cole with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock after the reset. They'll go for Sardegna at 15 feet. 40 seconds to go in the bottom of the third. Rivera trying to get to the bottom of the paint. We'll get it knocked away. It stays with CWHDP. Up top, Sabado. Here's Roberto. Boom for 3. No. Right into the hands of Fuentes. Cole looking at his, what's ahead? Oh, he'll get past Roberto with a little sneaky play. What a great move by Cole. Roberto let his guard down because Cole was looking back, and then out of nowhere, he zoomed straight for the hole and scored. 10 seconds to go in the third. Off the foul. Rivera's at the line. Rivera's second trip to the line has been, this is his second attempt of his second trip. And he is getting some change. He is 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Final 10 seconds of the third. Shera want to use up the clock before taking the shot. Here's Enriquez. Misses. And Baniqued tries to get it before the buzzer goes off, but it's a no-go, and that is the end of the third quarter. Shera with 51 right now against the 35 of CW Home Depot Parklane, heading in to the fourth and final quarter of the first game of the evening. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for making all of this possible. Thank you to HD Orona, Jaman Products Incorporated, Poison, Emerald, Estronics Retail Security Systems, Henderson, Lamblight, Spurway, Shera, CW Home Depot, Parklane Commercial Corporation, Pioneer, and CSO Scaffoldings. We're about ready to return to the final quarter of this game, or I should say to begin the final quarter of this game. Fresh 10 on the clock.
Ilang minutes pa kulang ng Samsung?
Tung with it, goes to Roberto. First possession. No go for Tung from outside the arc. Battle for the ball. Fuentes comes away with it. And passes to Daniel on his entry. He'll spin, but will not get it in. Sabado. Nonchalantly goes from gear 1 to gear 5, but loses control. Was knocked away. CW Home Depot Parklane reset from baseline. Air ball over the ring for Tung this time. Enriquez. Free ticket to ride. He'll ride it all the way home. Rivera. Roberto. Rivera. Knocked away. Fuentes. Trying to be quick to Cuento, but Rivera saw it coming and was able to stop the momentum. The ball does get all the way to the other end, though. So it went out of bounds at baseline. Here is the inbound. Up top. Back to Cuento. Looking at that three. Caballo's there. Screen. And a kick to Fuentes. Top of the rainbow. No color on it, though. Conde gets it. Now Samson. Top of the key. Opening the lock. Eight and a half to go in the game. Sabado dribbles it down. How? Rivera. Caballo, no. Denied hard. And Conde. This is the shot, and the ball will bounce away out of bounds. It'll switch hands. Oh, Cuento swooping in for the steal. Howe will get it away from Cuento, but will go right out of bounds with the ball. So Shera will still get possession. Here's Conde to the left side. Samson. Howe comes in to hound him. And he'll get it to Conde. Left elbow jumper is good. Here's Conde adding to the lead of Shera. 57 for them now. It's a 22-point lead. Rivera in the air. And it's Fuentes who commits the foul. Cuento talking to the ref. Couldn't believe that the whistle was blown. He thought it was him, but no, it wasn't. It was Fuentes. Okay, correction there. That foul was on Cuento, and that is his fourth foul. So De Vera here is at the line. De Vera gets number one. Here comes number two. Good to go as well. 6 for 6 from Jaya De Vera from the 15-foot line. Fuentes back to Conde, inside to Cuento, out to Enriquez. He's open, but it's off. Rivera with a rebound, throws it away. Howe couldn't catch it. It was just too fast of a pass. Here's Sampson swinging around to the right. Oop. Pass deflected. Roberto comes away. And he'll get a free shot at the other side. Here comes Enriquez. Pass to Sampson was wide. Howe getting in the way. Now Howe offline for his long two. Here's Fuentes. Howe again on defense, trying to knock it away. Sampson trying to get it inside to Cuento. Deflected. And ball was knocked away. I think, yeah, Cuento was the last to touch it. Roll to the other side. Roberto De Vera. Baseline drive and pops early to score. Cuento, turnaround jumper, count it. 5:50 and counting. Coming up on the mandatory break of the fourth quarter. De Vera stops and pops as well. He'll add some more. 24 points for De Vera now. He has more than half of the points for CW Home Depot. We've only guarded 43. Cuento can't get the shot. Here's De Vera right down the middle. And Cuento will block him in the air. And we're going to take the mandatory timeout a little early. It's 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter. We're going to be back after break. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors for making this what it is. Abu Atenito 2026 Corporate Cup. HD Orona. Jaman Products Incorporated. Poison, the #1 paint. Emerald. One name, one standard of excellence. Estronics Retail Security Systems. Henderson Aluminum Doors and Windows. Landlight, powered by innovation. Spurway. Shera, build better, live better. CW Home Depot, all under one roof. Parklane Commercial Corporation and Pioneer. And CSO Scaffolding. So we'll be back with more Abu 2026. Una pala. Back to the ball game, everyone. 59-43 now. Shera looking real good in the final 5 minutes of this game. Oh, and Kabalu hitting the deck. Cuento, one-on-one against Bihar. Turnaround fadeaway. No go. Enriquez taps it over to Maniquez. Cool at the logo. Sardegna. Time running out on the shot clock. 4 seconds. Goal back up top. Oh, goal with a shot from downtown. Had to take it. No time left. Sabado trying his luck from the arc. He'll get it back and go inside of the Vera. Cuento will get the ball away, but the Vera will hold him back immediately to not let him get back for an easy bucket. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Here's Cole. Cut for Enriquez. Catch and shoot. Offline. Knocked into the air. Carvalho contains the board. Howe gets inside the arc. Fires, but it's too strong. Roberto. Acrobatic try. No go as well. Carvalho can't get it. Sabado. Out to Howe. Offline, off the back of the ring. Cuento gets it away, and we have a whistle. It's a hand check foul called on Grant Howe. Shera calling a timeout. We have 3 minutes and 24 seconds. They are up by 16. We'll be back. Returning to the ball game. Cole back at the logo. Here's Enriquez inside the Cuento. Cardenia with travel. He gets a stamp on his passport and is deported back to defense. Here's Roberto. Looking at it. And Cole deflects it out of bounds. Shot is short. Maniquez. Cuento, nice cut. No go on the shot though. Roberto. The Howe. Roberto will cut on the left side and draw a foul. Foul coming off of Enriquez. 2 shots here. Couple of bounces, it still won't fall for June. Roberto. 2 minutes and 31 to go in the game. Second free throw. Ricks away. Howe collects it. Turns, shoots. Off the glass and out. Oh, and this is going to be a foul here as Sabado flies into Cuento in the air. They're both okay. 2 minutes and 16 to go in the game. Maniquez. Cole wants the ball. He'll get it. Inside the Cuento. Back out, Cole. Wide open all day, and it's good from the Rainbow. Paul Cole knocks it down. He was trying to answer it back. Tapped into the air by Carvalho, no go. Cole. Inside, Cuento turns, throws it back to Cole. A little closer this time, same result. Oh, cool. Got the hot hand. Up in the air. Shum gets it back. Enriquez steals it away. Baniquez with a little shake. Shimmy shake and it's in. Oh, Baniquez. 11 points for him. 1 minute and 11 to go in the game. Got a timeout again here, I think. No? No timeout. Coming forward. No looking. Batum. Samson's there. He'll let him take the three. Up line. Gets inside. Handout. Sabado to Caballo. Short. And out of bounds. It goes to Shera. 51 seconds remain. Sardegna in and out. Caballo, how? Behind the back, Caballo. Sardegna knocks it out of his hands. Samson, short. Fuentes with the hustle. Makes it at point blank range. Out shot off to the right. In final seconds here, Shera will take this one away. Final score here is 43 for Shera and 43 for CW Home Depot Parklane. Shera win it with 68. Landslide victory here for them, 25 points. And that is our first game of the evening. We're going to be back after